We will be rereading Time to Plant. As we reread, we'll look for information in the text to help us understand the selection. Remember, a play has dialogue that is spoken by each character. A play can be performed by an audience in a theater. A play also has a beginning, a middle, and an end. I really want to point out that plays have dialogue, which are words that characters speak. Dialogue is written after each character's name so the reader knows who is speaking. So let's take a look. Over here, we have the cast listed in the story. We have Beth, Mike, Gramps, Dad, Mom, Miss White, and narrator. These are also called our characters in the story. Take a look here at the first line of dialogue. The text shows her name. What's her name? Beth. This symbol here, the 2 dots, shows us that the next words are what Beth says. So after the 2 dots, we can know that this is what Beth says. Dad, can we plant a garden? After Beth speaks, Dad speaks. It says Dad with the 2 dots. And then we know this is what he says. Yes, that will be fine. Who speaks next? Gramps speaks next. What does Gramps say? We can plant vegetables. Who speaks after Gramps? Mike. What does Mike say? Yum, let's do it together. We are now going to discuss how a story has a specific sequence. Events in a story or a play happen in a certain order or sequence. The events are the plot of the story. So here it says, Dad, can we plant a garden? Yes, that will be fine. So the first thing to happen in the story is the family plants a garden. So first, the family plants a garden. Now we're going to continue looking in the story for the next, then, and last. Let's listen for what happens next. They plant a garden was first. What happens next?
Mom, Dad and I will dig. Mike, I will drop in 5 seeds. Gramps, I will set in green plants. Beth and I will get water.
This is still them discussing about planting the garden. So this is still the first thing that happens. Let's keep on listening.
Narrator, days pass, the sun shines, rain plinks and plunks. Beth, I can spot buds on the vines. Dad, sun and water made them grow.
So what happened after they planted the garden? What happened here? This is an important word for you to use. The plants get big and grow. So next, the plants get big and grow. Now we're looking for the then. So what happens after the plants get big and grow?
Narrator, days pass, the sun shines, rain drips and drops. Beth, the vegetables got big. Dad, we should pick them. Mom, yes, it's time.
So what did they do after the plants got big? Then they pick them. So that's what we're going to add to our chart. Then the family picks the vegetables. Now we need to find out what the family does last.
Mike, I like to munch while I pick. I will take a bite. Yum. Gramps, sun and water made them ripe.
We could say this is the last thing that happens, but there's still another page in the story. So let's save our last idea. Let's keep listening to what happens last.
Narrator, they pick piles and piles. Beth, yikes, that's a lot. Mike, we can't eat them all. Gramps, I think I have a plan.
Oh.
Mike, this bag is for you. Miss White, they are such pretty vegetables, thank you. Beth, sun and water made them grow.
So what happened last in the story? Is it sun and water made them grow? No, we already said the plants grew. What did the family do last? Last, they shared their vegetables. They gave them to Miss White. So last, they share their vegetables. As you are reading stories, think if you can tell first, next, then, and last.